Yes.
So this
Yes.
is meeting, right?
We are live. Yeah, we are live on YouTube, Andy.
And I press leave meeting here, right?
No, you be there. Put yourself together and be there. So, hello. Welcome to one more Clube de Conversação Zoom live meeting. Today, our special guest is Andy. He's my student. He's learning Portuguese. Hello, Andy. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure to have you here. And Ruben is with us, of course. Hi, Ruben.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hello, Andy.
Hello.
Yeah, see, I have this special background here because of our topic. So you know in a while what we are going to talk about today. But before, of course, I'll give you guys the word and I want you to introduce yourself just a little bit, share some information about yourself. Ruben, you go first because you are here for more time.
So, hello, everyone. My name is Ruben. For those who don't know, I am very, very far away from Brazil, from America. I am from Greece, and I am web development studying in computer engineering.
And about that, I'll tell you something in just a while after Andy introduces himself. Andy?
Hello. I'm from the United States and I live in Utah with my wife and I'm a physical therapist.
Awesome. Well,
and I'm taking classes with Suli to learn Portuguese.
Yes, he takes his classes with Suli. That's me. A pleasure. And since I'm talking about myself, for the ones who are here for the first time and don't know me, nice to meet you. I am teacher Sueli Araújo. I'm a Brazilian and I teach Portuguese to Americans as Andy here, and also and especially I teach English to Brazilians. So if you need to learn English, just talk to me and I'll help you, all right? Well, ready to start then talking about our topic, guys?
I just want to say that everyone needs a physical therapist nowadays.
I could use good use of a therapist, a physical therapist, because my back kills me.
But some of my patients just want to get rid of me though.
Yeah, well, but that's not because they don't need a physical therapist, I believe. Is that?
No.
So today we are going to talk about outdoor activities because different from me, Andy likes to be outside. And this is an interesting topic for us to talk about while we talk here. If you are, let me go to YouTube to see if there is someone there. If you are watching, you can interact with us on the comments. If this kind of activity is one you like, it's even more important that you know how to talk about that, right? What's better than talking about a topic we like, about something we like to do? Nothing, right? Andy, how much do you like outdoor activities? Like from 1 to 10?
I'd say 8, 9.
Ooh, that's a lot. Ruben plays on my team. See, Ruben, from 1 to 10, how much do you like outdoor activities?
0 to 9, I would say 0.
I see Ruben plays on my team. See, but I just am too lazy to go outside. But when I go, I enjoy it. Well, so next here on this next page, I have my social media. You can follow me on Instagram, here on YouTube. By the way, if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Already leave your like to this video so you don't forget later. You can find me also on Facebook and LinkedIn. And the newest thing, you can find me on my own website, which was created by Ruben here. He is my web developer. And then I'll leave the link here down below and you can visit it and you'll see there is a launching sale. So if I were you, I wouldn't miss it. I would go there, not now, later, and check the launching sale, okay? Nice. So
I'll make some rice in it. Sorry.
okay. Okay. What outdoor activities then? What outdoor activities do you know? I wanna hear names. I don't know much. I'll go with you first, Ruben, because I believe Andy will be the one who knows more. So, Ruben, what outdoor activities do you know?
So hiking is one of the most famous outdoor activities that
Hiking. Mm-hmm.
walking, meaning that you are walking with your bicycle or walking with your dog or walking somewhere. Secondly, outdoor activity is to go to climbing in the mountains.
Climbing, yes. Mm-hmm.
I would like to do that. The only thing I would like to do about activity, physical activity, etc., is only climbing.
Aren't you afraid of heights?
I am afraid of heights. And I want to dare to do this one time, and maybe times. My teacher in my high school, it was a huge fan of climbing.
That's nice. They say that the ones who live better are the ones who dare, right, Andy? Have you heard that?
Haven't heard. What do you mean?
The ones that live better are the ones who dare.
Yes.
Have you heard that?
No, I haven't.
I felt like you haven't. See, I don't know if there is a saying in English for that. I believe there is, but I just translated from Portuguese. We have this saying, os que vivem melhor são os que se atrevem. It's not a saying, it's something some people say. So it's a saying. That's pretty much what a saying is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, yeah, Andy, what are the outdoor activities you can think of right now?
Right now, hiking, skiing, biking. You can do road biking or mountain biking. You could go swimming, and I do snowshoeing also sometimes.
You do what?
Snowshoeing.
What is that?
You get big shoes so you don't sink in the snow, and you hike with big shoes on.
That seems interesting. I would like to see that. When you're snowshoeing, please record a video and send, because I want to see it.
Leticia and I will go today.
Oh, yeah.
You're going today, Leticia, with this back? How about the pain?
She doesn't know it yet.
Oh, you just found out, Leticia. You'll have 1 hour and a half to prepare your spirit.
It's walking on the snow, andar na neve. Like that, and look at the nature. I don't like it all. I like a little bit.
I think Leticia kind of plays on my team as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys mentioned mostly sports, right? But there are other activities we can do outdoor that are not necessarily sports. For example, fish. Did you mention fishing, Andy?
I did
No,
not.
right? No. So fishing, what else? Picnicking, camping, right?
Yes.
Friend, hunter,
Hunting.
hunting.
There's a
Hunting. No, hunting is not nice.
No, but it's outside activity.
It is. Yeah, but I judge things, you know. When I hear things, I judge them. But yes, so outdoor activities and not necessarily a sport. But I think some people take hunting as a sport, doesn't they?
Yes, they do. Hunting and fishing. There's sport hunting, but usually they eat the meat when they hunt. Like fishing, they can do sport fishing where they catch them and then they throw them back. They basically just hurt their lips.
Yeah. See, I don't understand that because fishing is so difficult. I mean, it's not, you'll be there. It's not that it's difficult. I can't explain that because when you see it, it seems like simple. You're just there, still waiting for the fish bite, right? But then it's also difficult because the fishes do not bite. The fish do not bite.
Some people does this in the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you mentioned
ice fishing.
And I think it's more of.
If you think the other fishing is weird, wait until they fishing on the snow.
Yeah, fish in the ice and
In the ice.
I think it's more of like a meditative experience and just sit there and relax. And sometimes it depends on how much you want to catch fish, but some people just like sit there and talk with their friends, and some people sit there by themselves and just wait on the fish, and others really want to catch the fish, so they have a plan for it.
You like fishing, maybe?
Like my grandpa had a boat to go fishing, and he would go out maybe once or twice a week during the summers, but I don't think he ever came back with a fish. He just wanted to be out in the boat.
Oh.
He didn't want to catch the fish because he didn't want to clean it or anything. So
yes.
he went out with a fishing pole, and I don't know why he brought the fishing pole because he wasn't going to catch anything.
Yeah, not wanting to clean it, I can totally understand because that's terrible. If I have to clean it, I don't eat it. See, as simple as that. And that's not because I'm lazy. It's because it's really difficult to clean a fish well. Because some people say they have cleaned it, but it's not clean at all. See? Yeah. Well, let's move to the next question then. Are you ready to move to the next question, guys?
Yes.
Oh, this question is interesting. And I think as a doctor, Andy has good things to tell us about that. Why outdoor activities are good for. Why outdoor activities are good for. Why?
Why are outdoor activities good?
What good it does?
It's healthy for your mind and body, especially your body. It gets your heart pumping and blood's going to your whole body, and it's good for your muscles to get stronger. And just being outdoors, you get the sunlight, vitamin D that's so important for everything, and just for your mind, it's good to good to be going.
Yeah, I totally can see that. How about you, Ruben? What is the good you think outdoor activities make?
Swimming, walking, hiking, and every outdoor activity is good for health because when you are out, you're getting fresh air, you are getting fit, you are activated and not sitting all day in the chair or in your office or in the sofa, and everything is good out of the seat.
Yeah, the only matter that we leave the sofa is already something, right? As I said, I like outdoor activities, even though most time I'm lazy to go out there, but I really like it. Especially I love waterfalls and rivers and water in a general way. And when I go to a waterfall and I am there under it for a while, I feel so re-energized. It's very good. So, and this leads us to our next question, our next point here, which is no. Well, what kind of outdoor activities are the most inclusive? And here I'm talking about well, different people, not only I forgot how to say I forgot how to say that. People with disability. I'm not talking only about people with disability. I'm talking about all kinds of people, all kind of people. For example, the ones who are just not used to go out, including those ones. See, people with different kinds of necessities. So which ones do you think are the most inclusive ones?
Me?
Yeah, baby.
You too.
Okay. Hey, yeah, I think just walking is probably the most inclusive, or bike riding. It's relatively, especially walking, it's cheap to do. You just need shoes and clothes and you go out and walk or hike in the mountains or on the flatland or at the beach. And that's probably the easiest. There's no or very minimal cost to do it, and almost everybody can do it. But for people with disabilities, it's common to have adaptive sports, then figure out a way for them to do things such as even skiing or sailing a boat, or just other things, biking for sure. So yeah, there's ways to do a lot of things, but they definitely get more expensive than walking.
Yeah, walking is something interesting, right? Because all it takes is, I don't know, willpower. Sometimes it's hard to have the willpower, but all it takes for walking is willpower, right?
Yes.
And it's some doctors say it's like, for example, some people talk a lot about swimming because it exercises your body as a whole. Walking is kind of the same, right? It's beneficial for a lot of different things.
It's beneficial for a lot of different things, and it's probably the most functional activity because that's where we get or how we get from point A to point B. But swimming definitely uses more muscles, and it's using your upper body in addition to your lower body. There are sports such as rowing, and that uses your whole body also.
Ruben, do you want to mention any activity you think is very inclusive, that you think it's worth mentioning now?
I would like to mention about swimming is inclusive for some people. But I remember, and if what I'm saying is fit to the topic, I want to say that I know a girl, and I know in the area that I live, it's an island. It's Evia Island. So it's 10 minutes by walking. And in one beach, they have installed a special accessibility thing for the persons who cannot walk. And I think swimming is one of the inclusive activities.
And swimming is even better because even when we are like a couch potato, we can swim because in the water we feel lighter, right?
We feel free.
Yeah, it's not, but I mean we feel free, but we also feel lighter, literally, because when we're heavy and we're in the water, something happens that I don't know how to explain because I'm not a scientist. But we feel lighter. Isn't that true, Andy?
Yes, you do. You do feel light.
Yeah. Do you know why? Like,
I've been taught the reason before, but that doesn't mean I remember. It has to do with buoyancy, though, and how your body does feel much lighter, and it puts much less pressure on the joints than
I believe that has something to do with the density of the water, right?
Does, yes, and that's why we're more buoyant. So I'm not the best person to explain exactly why all that works, but I know that it does work, and for people that have joint problems or lots of people with different problems, it's good to have water to exercise in.
True story. Well, Ruben, do you have something to add about this water thing?
Not all the body can be light,
Yeah.
Because there are many heavy ships like the Titanic.
The Titanic just sank, right?
But that is not sad because it was hit in the but Titanic was one of the most fastest and most talented built ship. It was very heavy, but well, it was hit by iceberg, and that's why it sank. If it was not hit, then the heavy thing will be lighter in the sea. I don't know if you got my point.
I do, but no, I was about to say something that I should not, so thank God I could stop. Okay, going back to our slide. Now, let's see what we have here. We have Andy skiing, right, Andy?
Yeah, well, that's my sister.
Oh, is that your sister? What's her name again?
My sister's name is Stephanie.
Stephanie, I wouldn't, like, now that you mentioned that is a woman, I can see that the body format, but before I would never suspect. What is this place?
I think we're at Snowbird there. It's a ski resort in Utah.
A ski resort in Utah. Okay. Are those mountains always covered with snow, or only some parts of the year?
For most of the year, they're covered in snow. There might be 3 months out of the year where they don't have any snow.
3 months.
But there's enough to ski on them probably 7 to 8 months a year.
Ooh. Is she good at skiing?
She's pretty good at skiing. Yes.
Ruben, do you have any question about this photo?
No question, but I can answer to this question.
If you have a question to Andy about this photo.
No, in this photo, I don't have a question. But I can tell my opinion about this question.
Yeah, sure.
So in my area, we don't have any about snow, but we have about swimming. In Greece, generally, there are many cities, areas that can including skis, and there are many. And that's about this question is that I told that we have more activities for water and not snow. That's all.
But you have snow activities, right?
Excuse me?
But you have, even though you have more water activities, you have snow activities as well.
Yes, in my area, we don't at all because it's not snowing here.
Not, you mean not now, but it snows there, right?
Yes, radically.
Mm-hmm. It snows there. You have more. Yes, Andy?
Well, go ahead.
No, I want you guys to talk. You know I talk a lot. If you let me, I'll be here talking the whole night.
I was gonna say it snows a lot here and much more up in the mountains. So like if you look outside, there's just like not even a centimeter of snow on the ground. It's mostly just regular land without snow. But if you go up in the mountains, you'll find places with 5 feet of snow. Or
5 feet. What? How is that in meters?
Almost 2 meters.
Meters.
It's like 1.8 meters.
See, Ruben, the in Greece you use meters as well, right? It's not feet. Yeah,
just
it's meter in Greece.
We use.
American people like to be different.
Yes.
But Brazilian not. With us, Greeks and Brazilian have the same culture, the same everything.
Yes,
it's
I think
very similar.
Else, I don't know why we don't use it, but I was lucky to do lifting weights for like 15 years, and all of the competitions, or most of the competitions, were done in metric units. So I could convert kilos to pounds, and I did run a little bit, and so I can not as well, but convert kilometers to miles type of thing.
Nice. Andy, the calculator.
But it's tough in my head.
No. Oh, Ruben, I just remembered this. We had a class with Andy in which I was teaching the numbers in Portuguese. And then I came up with an activity. He had to what was that, Andy? what was there all kinds of operations? The four operations were there, right?
Yes.
So we had
multiplication and division.
Yeah, I brought the four operations, and Andy was calculating everything by head, and I was with the calculator to see if he was answering correctly. Yeah, see, are you that good at mathematics, Ruben?
I used to hate mathematics. I think I'm not good in mathematics, but I wish I was good.
Don't you need math for your profession, like web development?
Math is the basic for computer engineering.
Oosh.
And physics also.
And then how do you deal with that? You don't like, you say you're not good, but you need it every day for work?
That's why I studied for more than 4 years. It took me to finish my school. It's informative. Hard, but I succeed.
Yeah. I am bad at mathematics. That's why I am a language teacher. Oh, the other way around.
I'm okay at math, but I don't know. I can do the simple math, but once you get into more complex math, I don't know that much of it.
Yes, Ruben?
I'm saying when it's about complex math, I'm saying, okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Frozen song. Okay. Let me go back here to these slides. Let's see the first question we have here. Describe an outdoor activity that is big in your area for people of all ages. Is it dangerous at all? If so, in what ways?
Skiing is a very popular outdoor activity in my area, and it's definitely popular for all ages, as a lot of kids start when they're 2 years old with their parents.
Ooh, really?
And
wow.
Then there are some people that ski into their 90s.
Oosh.
And
wow.
Not many. A lot of people ski into their 80s, but not many people ski into their 90s. So,
hiking in the parks is also something huge there, right? Hiking on those canyons and mountains.
In the canyons and mountains, yes, it's very popular to hike. But it's like people don't travel to come to hike the mountains here. It's a big industry to go to come skiing here. There's a town called Park City, and the skiing there isn't as great as it is on the other side of the mountains, but it's a very, very nice, like one of the nicest ski towns in the world.
Oh.
It's so lots of people travel from all over the world to go there.
Nice. And I forgot what so is it dangerous?
Not at all.
Not at all. If you can be on one of those things, right? Ski. These things are called the ski, right?
Skis, yes.
Skis, yeah.
Yes,
if you can.
It's dangerous, but you can control yourself, and you have to stay within your ability, and there's still risks involved. I've never been injured skiing, at least nothing more than a bump or a bruise, but It's the fastest Olympic sport. It's faster than bobsledding and the luge. Some skiers will go 80, 90 miles an hour at the top level world events on the fastest ski slopes, which in kilometers per hour, I think it's like 150.
That's a lot.
90.
Wow. I wonder how can you control yourself on such speed?
Yeah,
How do you manage to avoid those trees in front of you?
well, most of us aren't going 90 miles an hour. They have,
Oh, that's so little.
it converts to 145. I just did it on the calculator, but most of us are not going that. The skis that they'll rent us or we buy aren't designed to go that fast. And there's special tuning, there's special things they do to the skis and special wax and everything. But I'd say you could get going 90 kilometers an hour type of thing without too much training, for sure. It's fast.
Yeah, if you're there. I don't dare. Ruben, would you dare going 90 kilometers per hour on a ski?
I think yes, because no, I think I'm afraid more by doing climbing rather than skiing, according to what Andy said. Because you are climbing, it's very dangerous to cut the rope and you fall down. But that is not possible, also possible. With skiing, you can break only a leg. That's the thing.
Or you can break your neck as well. No. See, but I think then what we see on movies are not exactly the truth, because what we see on movies, when someone falls skiing, they can't stop. They just go down and down and down and down until until something worse happens.
And that does happen, but it's relatively rare. And I've fallen and slid a while, but it never run into anything after I've fallen like that. But normally you just end up stopping. Usually they're pretty wide open slopes when you're going that fast, but you can catch an edge and fall and hit something, but that's why you need to ski in control.
Yeah, true.
But you were talking about movies about skiing, and Leticia and I just watched it was a very bad movie, but they had Utah ski resort in there. It was
what's the name?
The new Lindsay Lohan movie.
Right here on the chat, please.
On the chat? I think it was Falling for Christmas. It was different in Portuguese.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's the name. I watched that yesterday. It's really not a good movie. And I love Christmas movies.
Resort was in Utah, though.
Nice.
I thought that was cool, but the movie wasn't that good.
Yeah, I love Christmas movies, but that one I slept in the middle of the movie. Sorry, Lindsay Lohan. But I will watch again to take a closer look to the part then. the not park resort, right?
Yeah, and it's not in the main area of the resort. They're filming over in a very nice hotel that's kind of away from, it's right by the resort, but it's away from the main areas that people will go in general.
Is
Like
this movie, yes?
If you drive up to the resort, it's not going to look exactly like that. You kind of have to know what you're looking at, is what I'm saying.
Have you watched this movie, Ruben? Is it already available on Greece Netflix?
I don't watch Netflix for many and plenty reasons, and I don't watch movies, unfortunately, because my job is to be all day coding and studying.
And someone keeps bothering you with a website, right? Someone, I don't tell you who. Okay, well, Ruben, it's your turn now. Describe an outdoor activity that is big in your area for people of all ages. Is it dangerous at all? In what ways?
There is only a cafeteria in the beach, in the very close to the beach, in the sand. And there is a cafeteria with the name of Vários, and people are swimming, drinking, and eating food. That's the only activity we have here. We don't have skiing. We only have hiking and coffee, drink, eat. That's all.
Eating and swimming is dangerous because of the digestion, isn't it, Andy?
Yes, I like to say that I remembered when I was there and getting my shower, because out of the cafeteria there is showers to clean your body from the sun. There was a little girl who was eating potatoes, and one potato was falling down in the dirt, and then the girl took again the potato and ate that potato. That was the worst thing I remember from there. And it's dangerous. That's the dangerous.
Yeah. Yes, Andy?
I said, don't eat the sand. I used to swim and I would eat right before I got in for a race, but that might be why I wasn't very good. I don't know. I was terrible.
Did you get better?
Not as good as I should have gotten with how much work I did. It wasn't very good. My dad was a very good swimmer. He swam in college at a good university for swimming, and me and my brother and sister were always not finishing at the front. We didn't do so hot, and yeah, my uncle went to one of our swim meets and said, I've never seen an Odenwald this far down the list before.
See, when you carry when you carry a last name, you have to honor it.
Yes, the tradition ended there.
Maybe Tuku can swim faster than you.
He can bite me or something.
Tuku is Andy's periquito. Is he a periquito? No, he's a pirate, right?
Senegal parrot.
Parrot. He's a parrot. Tuku is Andy's parrot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's Leticia's, actually, because he does not respect Andy.
No, he doesn't respect me at all. I can have her bring it down.
You don't need to. He'll bite you. Leave him be.
He'll get afraid of me, but he'll be fine if she brings him.
Only if you want to. There is no need.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the next part of the question is what have been your experiences in participating in it? In your case, and it's skiing, and in Ruben's case, it's eating and swimming. So, what have been your experiences?
Can you say any, because I'm out of my mind.
You're good. You're good. My experience, I've had a lot of experiences skiing. I get a season pass at Alta every year, and it's a popular ski resort in Utah. It gets the most snow in Utah. But I go skiing maybe 50 days a year. Not as much as some people, but certainly I do it a lot.
Do you have some kind of tradition related to skiing?
Yeah, well,
tradition or superstition?
I mean, my family and I have always gone skiing over Christmas time, and that's always been special to us. And my dad bought a timeshare. My mom and dad bought a timeshare like 23 years ago, and we've gone every year for Christmas to keep the family together.
Sounds like a Christmas movie. Is there a plot twist or
no
something?
Plot.
No. Okay. How about your experiences, Ruben?
Experience about outdoors, right? Activities.
Yeah, specifically that one you said that is the most important in your region.
Yes, the only thing about it, it's I don't have many.
You don't like, right, outdoor activities, so
No, just I love the sea. So everything about sea is lovable.
Are there aren't there like tourists doesn't go there? It's so near to the ocean. Don't you like meet people from different places when you're walking by the ocean?
If you are
By the sea, I mean.
If you ever heard in Greece, we have Mykonos.
Yeah.
It's very famous island because not only it's it's for many people likable area, but it's because they're gathering, there are many clubbing in the children. Here in my area, we have this baluch, and it's also a cafeteria and a club. And all the people, and they are gathering all famous people here and gathering many people from all over the world. And it's kind of famous, and it's multi-activity cafeteria and club. That's the only thing I can say.
I see. So most people who go to Greece goes to Mykonos because it's the most famous and tourist place.
And when it comes to my area, in here where I live, it come to Balus.
Balus. Is it a village next to yours?
It's the cafeteria.
The cafeteria in your village.
Yes, the cafeteria.
Yeah, I've heard that Mykonos is too expensive. Have you been to Greece, Andy?
I have not been to Greece. No.
Would you like to?
Yes, it'd be interesting to go to Greece.
Have you seen Mykonos? Like on photos, TV, internet? No?
I can't think of what it looks like. I know I've heard of it, but I can't think of what it looks like.
Mykonos is wonderful, stunning. I'll show you.
But also a crazy island for many reasons.
And expensive to the sky.
Is there crime there?
What?
Is there lots of crime, or why is it crazy?
Why is it crazy, Ruben?
Because many tourists are drinking, and it's kind of LGBTQ community, and everything goes there. Everything crazy, go there.
Okay. It's the Greece is Las Vegas.
Yes.
Wow.
Or
Miami Beach here.
What happens in Mykonos stays in Mykonos. See?
Yep.
Everyone who goes to Mykonos wants to take a photo with this white walls and this tree. But look at the sea, so beautiful. I would like to go there, but when I go to Greece, I'll go visit Ruben, because his village is not this expensive and not this crazy, and I like calm things.
I love also simpler things to visit.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
O que fazer em Mykonos? I love Portuguese very much.
My language is very lovable.
Oh, your boss, Auntie.
That's
But
TJ.
what?
Your boss.
No, this one is TJ.
Yes, TJ is the boss.
Ah, you
Of
mean
the
is the boss of the house? No.
Yes.
Is he?
TJ's always been the boss. TJ's 26 years old, and so he tells us what to do.
I thought Tuco had taken his place. Never. Never, ever, ever, right?
Nope.
So TJ, 25 years old, in great shape. What is he eating? Seeds?
Maybe a piece of chicken. I'm not sure.
Chicken. Can birds eat chicken?
Yes.
Chicken. Did you say chicken or cheese?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Chicken. But
it could be cheese too, but I think it's chicken. He's a little bit of
carnivorism.
No. For animals, no. And in the chickens, I have chickens, and and sometimes we give them meat, and they eat everything. It's not important. Nothing. They eat their egg. They eat everything.
I don't know. Well, let's see the questions. Andy, what's your favorite outdoor activity?
Skiing is my favorite outdoor activity.
Of all?
Yes. Yes.
Do you like bird observating? Like, what is that? It's what is it called? Birdie what? Watching?
Bird watching or
bird watching.
It's interesting. I have never really spent much time doing bird watching though.
You have to be very patient, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a patient person?
You'll have to ask Leticia.
I'll ask her another time. Let she rest. Okay, so Ruben, you already said, right? Your favorite outdoor activity is walking by the sea. I like biking. Well, my favorite one is swimming, when I get to go to a pool or a river or a waterfall. But I also like cycling. It's not that I do that very often, but I like it.
Yes, we have common hobbies, activities.
How often do you take part in outdoor activities? How often do you take part in outdoor activities?
Are you asking me or Andy or generally?
You too.
Can you
You can go
slow?
first.
Sorry?
Only gentlemen here. Go, Ruben.
If you can, as always, please preview the presentation because I'm somehow lost when I
Yeah.
don't see the presentation.
It's second question. How often do you take part in outdoor activities?
How often do you take part in outdoor? Every day I'm walking with my dog, not nearby the sea, but around my property. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I'm walking.
People who have dogs, they have to walk, whether they want it or not, right? Because the dog needs exercising. How about you, Andy? How often?
How often?
How often do you take part in outdoor activities?
Maybe, I don't know, every few days.
Every weekend?
Every weekend I'm out doing outdoor activities all the time. During the week, I do sometimes. It's not very often. Usually I'm working most days during the week.
But every weekend you go outdoors.
Yes.
If you have to stay home the whole weekend, how would you feel?
Lazy.
Well, and how about after the outdoor activities? How do you feel? How do you guys feel after your outdoor activities?
Good.
Energized.
Tired.
Oh.
What is a... Sorry, Andy?
I said, I feel good. It's energizing. It's something that helps focus your mind. And when you do stuff that's kind of pushing your limit, it really makes it to where you don't think about anything other than what you're doing. You can't really daydream when you're out there. Like, say you're running as hard as you can, or even swimming as hard as you can, doing anything as hard as you can, skiing. All you can do is think about what you're doing, and that's a pretty cool state to be in. And especially with skiing, you kind of get in a state of flow. Just that's where you are, and that's what you're doing. All that matters is your next turn, and that's it.
Nice. That's good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It made your talking made me think of extreme sports. Do you like extreme sports? Like extreme sports?
Me?
Bungee jumping, yeah. Skydiving. Skiing is an extreme sport.
It can be.
Hiking as well. Not hiking, climbing.
Climbing can be, yeah, it depends how you do it. Yeah, I've done skydiving before. Other than that, I haven't really done much that's really extreme. So it's fun, but it's not something I do every day.
I had...
Go.
It's upstairs. I will pick it up.
Okay.
I wish I was diving, but I have thalassophobia. It's the new word that I learned recently.
Skydiving?
Thalassophobia. Sea fear of the blue.
Oh.
What's the name of the phobia?
Thalassophobia. It's a Greek word that exists in English vocabulary. That means when you are in the deep of the bottom of the ocean, you see the blue and you're getting afraid. You are imagining things, just like a shark is coming to you to eat you. Poseidon is going to take you, and you're scaring of the blue.
Wow. People in that condition die, right? Because you only find out you have those kind of phobias when you're in that situation. And when you're in that situation and you feel like that, how will you manage to get out, to go back to the surface?
It's very
spooky. Okay, let me go back here to this next question is interesting. Who shares the same interests? What is this thing here? Yeah. Who shares the same interests as you? Someone like family, friends, who share the same interests as you. Same interests for outdoor activities, since we're talking about outdoor activities.
My mother and my brother.
They go walking with you and Manu?
No.
Manon.
Individual. Me and my family, me and Manon, we have shared interests, like walking, that's all.
It's just you and Manon. Nobody else. Okay. How about you, Andy? Who do you go outdoors with? Who shares interests?
My family and my friends. Here.
Hey, Tuko.
Oh, boss.
They were talking about him. So he's afraid of me.
Yeah, you don't like Andy much.
Yeah.
Okay. Say hi to him.
No.
Hi, Tuko.
Oh.
Tuko.
You can take him back, please.
Yeah, I think he's afraid.
Thank you. Don't worry.
He's afraid of me. I don't know why I just give him treats, but
I'm sorry.
yeah, what were we talking about?
About people who shares the interests with you.
Yes. Basically everybody in my family and some friends, except for my wife and my mom. They don't like me. But
especially now, I think I hurt myself.
So I think I'll convince them to ski this year though, maybe.
Oh. Yes, you. I want to see that. I like to see things, because see, Leticia, I'm not there. I cannot go. You can, so please go and take photos and videos.
She said she can't sit down, so she can stand up and ski that.
Yeah, but if she falls, oh, Andy, I think it's better you wait some days, a few days. If she falls again, she can get seriously hurt. Have you thought about that?
Seriously, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I hurt myself.
We'll see.
Okay, moving then. Andy, this one is you, correct?
That's me for sure.
That's not your sister.
Never know.
Where are you? Is this ice?
No mustache.
Yeah, that's ice on me.
My gosh.
But it's yeah, that's at Alta there in Utah. And it's pretty snowy that day.
Is it in the same resort your sister were?
Right next door. They share boundaries with each other, and you can ski from one to the other, but they're different resorts. So
do they sell Christmas tree?
No, they don't. That's a national forest there, so they don't chop them down.
Mm-hmm. So why do you think children are less interested in outdoors activity nowadays?
I think one of the big reasons is that they are not they're not exposed to the right activities. They're active, they need stimulation. They're not given the opportunity to do activities that are truly fun, or really engaging with them. And there's for like a tablet, they get a tablet, and it's just so many bright colors and noises and everything's right there. It's easy. It's not necessarily stimulating the mind at all, other than the senses are going wild, and you're getting the dopamine hits. But and I think sometimes like parents don't expose their kids to the outdoors as much.
What do you think, Ruben?
They don't have their iPad or cell phone to use it. That's the main reason that they don't like it. To be outside, they prefer to watching or playing video games.
Outside, there is no Wi-Fi connection.
No, there is in public, and I would like to say that it's very dangerous to connect in public Wi-Fi.
Do you have that in Greece? Here in Brazil, we don't.
Yes, there are plenty of free Wi-Fi's or paid Wi-Fi's. In bank, for example, there is free, but you have to sign up and getting your information, just like cafeterias. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, I see. Well, I think it's that, right? Kids tend to like what we introduce them to, and we tell them that's nice, exciting. When we introduce them something with excitement, they tend to get excited about that too. And we are not taking the time to do that. It's much easier to just give them a cell phone or a tablet, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not their fault. It's ours. Ours, in this case, mine, because I'm the only one here who is a parent. But you see, and that is something else. It's not just to tell them like, go do something outside, do a sport. If you are not excited about that, they don't get excited about that, no matter how many times you tell them to do that and how good that is, how good to your health that is. That is interesting. Mm-hmm. Don't you think? Yeah. Am I right, Dr. Andy?
Physical therapist. I guess I'm a doctor and I have my doctorate, but yeah, I think that's accurate what you're saying, and how we expose the kids. I know there are parents that take their kids skiing, and they're like 1 year old, and they have them in their backpack, and it seems like it's a little dangerous, but as my friend said, I've never seen a kid skiing or riding in a backpack that's been crying, so they've all been happy. But yeah, just exposing them at an early age is probably big. And I think what their friends are doing is a big factor also.
As well, yeah.
So if they're
sorry, go on.
It's not a big deal. I was saying, if they're all focused on the latest show on Netflix or the VR goggles, then they'll be worried about that.
Mm-hmm. True. That is that also. And they might cry later, right? If we don't take them little, and then they are 10, 11, and we try to force them to go do some physical activities, then they might cry. and other things. Anyways, well, we're about to finish our meeting, guys. And the last thing we're gonna do is recommendation exchange. So Brazil, Utah, and Greece, of course. Look at me, Ruben. I didn't write Greece here. Bad me. So, based on what you heard from each other during this meeting, what outdoor activity in your country would you recommend? Based on what you heard, you see I'm not adventurous. You know some things about Ruben by what he said. So knowing that, based on that, what outdoor activity would you recommend in your country? Ruben is going to recommend something in Greece. I will recommend something in Brazil, and Andy in Utah. I want you to give details so that the other will feel like they cannot miss an opportunity to visit that place and take part on the outdoor activity you're recommending. Okay? Be convincing. Andy, you go first.
Okay. I mean, if you're interested in going fast, then definitely skiing, but it seems like for you, Sully, especially snowshoeing would be something better for you. Where
snowshoeing.
Where you're hiking up a mountain in snowshoes, and you see all the sights. You're moving a little slower. You're still getting some exercise, but you're seeing the beautiful surroundings at a slower pace.
Wow. Okay, I'm sold. For Ruben, what do you recommend?
I will recommend the only thing I will say is skiing, because as I said before, there are many skiing skiing areas. So I highly recommend for a person who likes outdoor activities to go hiking and skiing. That's the two reasons.
Where, Ruben? No, be specific.
Yes. Let me remind, where is the snow? There are many in Ioannina, but I will recommend in Kavala.
Kavala. That's your recommendation for Andy or for me?
For everyone, generally.
I don't like the same things as Andy likes. How do you spell that? Is it with a K? K-A-B-A-L-A?
Yes.
Have you heard about this place, Andy?
I have not. That looks beautiful, though.
Skiing in Kavala, Greece. Is that expensive, Ruben?
I think yes.
You haven't been there, right?
No.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think Andy would like that because he likes skiing, correct?
Yes.
I saw a movie with something like that. I don't remember the name now. It was a nice movie.
Oh, it wasn't the Thessaloniki, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, the skiing places look pretty much the same, doesn't they? Here, there are less trees than there are in Utah, right, Andy?
Yeah, in general, there's a lot of trees, and they make a big effort to plant trees at ski resorts in the United States, especially in Utah, I guess.
But here it seems that there is not, right?
It might be, and the other thing is it might be very, very high altitude. I don't know, because there after a certain point there aren't any trees. The trees don't grow.
Yes. And there is those cables. Do you have those cables in the resort you mentioned in Utah?
Yes, there are ski lifts in all the resorts here.
It's on the top. Wow. Yeah, Ruben, this recommendation does not work for me. I don't want to go there. Recommend another thing for me.
It's Parnassos ski. Parnassos ski. No, it's already in the items in front of you. It's Falagro, Seli, Falagro Ski Center. Hotel.
It's here. Falagros.
No, it's no. Go back and then click Parnassos ski. It's left.
Parnas.
Yeah,
I don't speak Greek. It's the same.
Almost.
Well, Andy, you go, then you tell me how was that.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay. Well, let me see what I would recommend. For Ruben, I would recommend Bonitos. Yes. You can swim on those clean water and appreciate the fishes and nature, and there are those caves. It's a little expensive because, see, bonito. And there are those caves with stalagmites and stalactites. Stalactites or stalactites, Andy? How do you pronounce? How do you pronounce this?
I think it's stalactites.
Nights?
Tights.
Stalactites and stalagmites.
Yeah, it's like they come down from the top. Stalagmites. I don't know. There's stalactites and stalagmites, and I could see.
Well, so I recommend this, Ruben. You can also go, Andy, if you want. It's very beautiful. But as I said, it's a tourist place. It's gonna be more expensive than other places.
Yeah, I want to go.
Me too. Well, let me see for Andy what I could recommend. But maybe Chapada dos Veadeiros, because then you can hike.
That's this is one of the cities I want to bring Andy when we go to Brazil.
Oh, see, Andy, you already have an appointment to Chapada dos Veadeiros. See?
Waterfall.
Yes, beautiful waterfalls, but you can hike to get there to the waterfalls. So that's a nice place to go. You're gonna walk a lot in the savannah.
And then cliff diving, right?
Yeah, there are some activities, but I don't know exactly because I haven't ever been there. I would like to go, but I'm not in shape. You have to walk a lot to get to the beautiful places. I need to spend a year getting prepared to go.
It doesn't take that long.
I don't think it takes that long if I really focus, right? I could, like, in 6 months, be ready to go and have a nice experience.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Pedro
that's
will
it.
love this.
Pedro will love this. He loves waterfalls and water in any situations, any kind, anyways. Well, that's that then. Do you like my recommendation, guys?
So lovely.
Nice. Well, how was this meeting for you guys today? Did you have fun? Did you feel right well or not? Be sincere. Honest.
It was good. It was good. It was nice to have something to talk about. And I guess it was easy for me because I didn't have to speak Portuguese.
Were you nervous about that?
His English is much better than my Portuguese.
Ruben has taken international examinations. He is a pro.
I've taken 6 months.
Yeah, but your Portuguese is not that bad. So see, Andy, it's not that difficult to talk and interact. 1 hour and a half.
Wow. That's really pleasant.
How about you, Ruben? How was the meeting? How did you feel?
As always said forever, it was a practice meeting so that you can practice your English and see what your skills, how you speak English. And also, the most important is that we enjoy this topic. It's about outdoors. Me and usually we don't like sport, we don't like outdoors. But we love the topic because we are from other countries of the universe and we talk about topics.
Yeah, well, that's nice. And I would like more people understood how important is it to be on a situation like that, on talking to other people, getting to know other people and other experiences. That's what learning a language is about, but most people don't give themselves the opportunity to experience that. They get scared. And see, Andy, what happens a lot here is that they want me to bring people from other countries, but when it happens, they get scared to come to the meeting. When the guest is other Brazilian, they tend to feel more comfortable, I don't know, more confident to come to the meeting.
So
But
they were afraid to come because
I can't say that for sure, but that's what I feel. Because every time the guest is from another country, we don't have much people here. And that's terrible because the idea is to interact with, when you learn a language, is to interact with people from other countries. With other Brazilians, we can interact in Portuguese. That's sad. Anyways, I want to thank you guys very much for being here. The recording will be available on YouTube, so they'll be at least able to watch the recording.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do you want to say something else before we end the meeting?
I would like to say, go click, subscribe, like the YouTube channel of Teacher Swali Arauzio. Also listen to our podcast, everything you're interested in, and go and watch and go and visit parceirodeconversação.com.br.
That's it. Thank you, Ruben. Andy, do you want to say something else?
I just want to say thank you. It's been good interacting.
Yeah, I think so. Well, maybe I thought you might want to say something like, oh, and make contact with Sueli because she's a great teacher.
Julie is a great teacher.
Okay, thank you.
This is with her.
Thank you. Kisses from Brazil.
Ciao.
Bye, Letícia. Beijo.
Bye-bye.